Well, June's almost over with, so I'm finishing doing my last video. Now, I did 2 shorts where I took scenes out of my Happy 35th Anniversary Sonic the Hedgehog video, and the one where I just read from the instruction manual, I was so shocked that I got over 1,800 views. So all you who gave me those views, thank you so much. 2 thumbs way up for you. And I did see they got 2 dislikes. I don't care. Y'all, I respect y'all's opinion. If y'all don't like my videos, you're free to go thumbs down. I'm okay with it. I got a thumbs down on my Comic Zone. I got a thumbs down on my Happy 35th Anniversary Sonic the Hedgehog. I got a thumbs down on my Valentine video. But I'm going to be ending June by talking about another Sonic the Hedgehog game. Sonic Adventure 2 for the Dreamcast. Still got the original case. This is the one that I bought, and I still haven't gotten any cracks on it, thank goodness. Couldn't tell you how many other PS1 or other cases like that I accidentally stepped on when I left them on the floor. Oh, I ruined my Donkey Kong 64 instruction manual that way. The old step and slip. Oh, God. Warning, do not leave your games like that or your instruction manuals on the floor where you can step on them. Okay. We didn't get a Sega Dreamcast right when it came out. We didn't get it until 2001. My brother called me up and said, "You want to go 50-50 on a Dreamcast?" And I said, "Sure." So we went 50-50. We got it. We got Code Veronica. But in 2001, when I saw the promos for the Sonic Adventure 2 in the magazines, and then I saw the commercial for it, I just wasn't all that interested. I at that point, I think I was already not interested in Sonic the Hedgehog anymore. That kind of changed in the summer of 2001. And why it changed is really embarrassing. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to frown at me for admitting this. What got me back into Sonic the Hedgehog was a Roll 34 picture of Rouge the Bat, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Knuckles the Echidna. When I saw that picture, suddenly I now wanted to play this game. And I went to Toys R Us. I got it. I got Sonic Adventure 2, and I also, as well, and I also got Giga Wing, because they had a buy 2, get 1 free. The cheapest one would be free. Went home, started them up, started Sonic Adventure, then I started Sonic Adventure 2. I didn't go in the order. I wanted to play Sonic Adventure 2 more than I wanted to play Sonic Adventure. Because I was now interested in this new character. Oh, goodness, this is embarrassing. Okay. Now, the story is for this game.
Prologue. It was just another ordinary day until Sonic Hero is accosted by a secret military force codenamed Gun. Escaping the confines of the high-security helicopter, Sonic leaps down into the city streets in an effort to flee from his captor. Suddenly, a mysterious black hedgehog appears in front of him, grasping a chaos symbol in his hands. Meanwhile, across the globe, Comic explained the incidents occur following the declaration of world conquest by Eggman himself. Once aware of the connection between Shadow, Dr. Robotnik, and Dr. Eggman, Sonic begins his quest to stop their evil plan, helped along the way by his old friends Tails and Knuckles. While searching for that top secret weapon known only as the Shadow, the evil genius Dr. Eggman penetrates the security of a high-level base. Deep inside the compound, Dr. Eggman discovers the weapon is actually a black hedgehog, claiming himself as the ultimate life form creature known as Shadow. Shadow invites Eggman to a space colony arc and reveals the Eclipse Cannon, an enormous weapon capable of destroying the world, more than enough to entice the evil genius to help out Shadow in his quest to conquer the world. This is they begin to reveal their plan for destruction. The villains are settled by a Miss Bat named Rouge, who offers their help as well. Thus, the plot to conquer the world begins.
That's the story. The character profiles for this game are...
Characters. Sonic the Hedgehog, the fastest hedgehog on Earth, has a little competition. Mistaken for escapee, Sonic is being chased by a secret military organization. He'll have to catch up with the mysterious black hedgehog in order to thwart Eggman, Dr. Eggman's latest plan to conquer the world. Shadow. A black hedgehog that resembles Sonic. Shadow is the ultimate life form created by Professor Gerald. Shadow has a special ability called Chaos Control, which allows him to warp time and space using chaos symbols. After telling Dr. Eggman about the existence of the Eclipse Cannon, Shadow encourages Dr. Eggman to join up and help conquer the world. Miles Tails Prower. This fox boy who, with 2 tails, can create mechanical inventions that rival those made by Dr. Eggman. This time, Tails pilots his latest walker, Cyclone. He will support Sonic completely with his mechanical abilities. Dr. Eggman, also known as Dr. Robotnik. Dr. Eggman is a self-proclaimed genius. He is an evil scientist with an IQ of 300. Yeah, right. A renowned authority of robotics, Dr. Eggman joined forces with Shadow and Rouge in a plot to conquer the world. Once he has collected all the chaos symbols, he plans to take care of his lifelong rival Sonic once and for all. Knuckles the Echidna. I hope I said that right. The guardian of the Master Emerald, Knuckles takes his residence on the floating Angel Island. He is known as a treasure hunter, but is a skilled martial artist who, as well, ever since the Master Emerald was shattered, Knuckles has made it his mission to collect each and every shattered piece. Rouge the Bat. Yeah, we all know who she is. As a hunter who devoted her life to the pursuit of jewels, Rouge is determined to make herself rich. She is passionate about her work, and once she set her sights on a new treasure, she stops at nothing until she gets it. In order to collect the many pieces of the Master Emerald, she offers her help to Shadow and Dr. Eggman, but her true identity remains a mystery to both of them.
Those are the profiles. The game starts off with you choosing to do hero side and dark side. Hero, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Dark, Shadow, Dr. Eggman, who I really like to call Dr. Robotnik, but I'll call him Dr. Eggman for this video. and Rouge the Bat. Amy Rose does appear, and so does Big the Cat in a background. It usually is a background character. You're like, there's Big again, there he is again. Oh, goodness. Oh, man, this is a frame-up story for Sonic. He gets mistaken for Shadow. He's now got to clear his name. The villains are now going to use this Eclipse Cannon. And basically, Robotnik finds out his grandfather was going to use it to destroy the world to get revenge against humanity for what happened with his granddaughter. Was it Mariah or Maria? For not, please forgive me. Okay. With the, now, you gotta play, there's 3 different ways of playing the game. Sonic and Shadow are the speed levels where you run through, do the action platforming, the spin dash, the homing attacks, zipping through rings, riding down rails, and all kinds of fun stuff. But unfortunately, the controls for their levels can get a little frustrating. You can go off cliffs really easily. When you're on small platforms, you really don't want to move that fast. And yeah, sometimes I'm noticing the homing doesn't always work. You have to like line them up, and what really is annoying is the camera. Whenever you adjust it to where you want it to be, as soon as you move forward, it immediately goes back to being behind them because they always want you to be going forward. Excuse me. And yeah, that can get really annoying. And they're always about getting to the end, and well, there's the A rankings, getting to the end, collecting this, collecting that, points, time, hard mode, and of course you gotta get the 180 emblems, I believe you how you say it. If I'm saying it wrong, you feel free to correct me. Okay, the next set of level gameplay is for Tails and Dr. Eggman. They're riding those walkers with those laser cannons that are really fun. To me, these are the best levels in the game, especially the Dr. Robotnik's level, Cosmic Wall. I love the music in that level. And you can do that lock-on where you can target multiple enemies, which I believe was done in Panzer Dragoon and Star Fox 64. And it's really fun just holding the button down, walking on as many as you can, then releasing it. The wave of energy goes out, killing all those things with the shots. And the hovering, yeah, that's cool too. You can jump, press the button, you'll hover. And yeah, those are they got the best levels to me. And then we got Knuckles the Echidna and Rouge the Bat. Oh, they're the arena-like levels where everything's limited, where you have to just find things first. It's basically finding Chaos Emeralds, but mainly the Master Emerald shards, because Rouge apparently stole the Master Emerald. Knuckles went to go get it back. Dr. Eggman tried to take it, and Knuckles shattered it, angering Rouge. And basically both of them gotta go on that treasure hunt getting the stuff back. Rouge also has to do a level where she has to find 3 keys. And they do meet each other in combat in this arena that has the floor opens up and this thing comes up where it throws you in the air, and you have to wait for it to close. And what sucks is it doesn't matter who you play as, you can actually lose sight of them, and they actually won't even try and come after you. You have to try and find them. Sometimes they will, sometimes they don't, so it kind of makes the boss fight between either one really annoying. Sonic and Shadow fight twice. First in that small square arena, then it's a race, where you just gotta spin dash or homing attack, but every time one of them goes off screen, they always teleport right ahead of you. And Tails and Dr. Eggman fight twice. The first time, it's just shoot, lock on, but if they lock on you, just keep moving, it'll just move away. And the second time, they pick up a more powerful attack. But the one that actually was driving me nuts for a while. But there's also like this bomb thing that is in the middle of the arena. The Egg Golem and King Boom Boo are the 2 other bosses in the game outside. Well, no, there's more. The first boss, Bigfoot and Hot Shot for Sonic and Shadow, same attacks. They fly around. You just gotta hit the cockpit and avoid the guns, the missiles, and the lock-on. Rouge takes one on as well, but it's called Flying Dog. It's the same thing, just minus the legs. All it does is fly around. All you have to do is fly into the cockpit. King Boom Boo is a circle arena for Knuckles. Run, avoid the fireballs. He'll try and bite at you, and he'll breathe flames. You have to hit that hourglass to get the door to open up, to get the sunlight in, which turns him into a shadow. Use your digging techniques when you get the upgrades. And you can only like hit him once, and after that he moves really fast where he just waits for that dang thing to shut, and then he grows big again. Egg Golem, for Sonic, just get behind him, avoiding the fist when he spins around, or he'll slam his head down. There's sand below, but there's those pulley things you grab, and they just lift you back up. You gotta get on those platforms on the back where they start sliding in, but the last three you can lock in on and then hit that thing on his head. For Robotnik, it's just shooting him until these the cracks on his chest open up, revealing they're like these generators. You just gotta destroy all three of them. The final boss in the game is the Bio-Lizard, the failed prototype of the ultimate life form. It basically is repeating King Boom Boo's boss fight, but not 100%. Just the whole part with the circling, with the tail and the head. You have to ride the tube on the side of its head up to the back where that core is, but you have to hit that. After that, we'll start shooting out black energy balls below and above. For below, jump over. Above, you gotta dash out of the way. Then it will shoot these bubbles where you have to spin that home lock on until you make your way to the center. And then it rises you up and they start orbiting around and come after you. You just have to maneuver them and get to the center. Final level is just Sonic and Shadow working together. Becoming Super Sonic and Super Shadow. To take on the final hazard where the Bio-Lizard is now trying to pull the colony Ark colony into the Earth to destroy and wipe out the world because Joe Robotnik wants revenge against all humanity. It's always all of them. It's only a few of them wronging, and now he just sees them all as bad guys. This has been done with other stuff as well, where they get wrong by something, and now they see everything as a villain. Usually in a lot of stuff, they are told that you're hurting a lot of innocent people out there, and that's what makes them have a change of heart. But Joe Robotnik's dead in this, so that ain't gonna happen. Okay. Play as Sonic and Shadow, you just gotta get to those giant zits that are growing out of the Bio-Lizard. At first, you have to avoid the two lasers, and then the bubbles coming at you. And then when you defeat him, you get the ending where you think Shadow is dead, but we all know he's still alive. And, well, this game is fun, but it's the Sonic and Shadow levels that definitely are the problem. But once you get used to it, you definitely can play this game. I've seen experts play it without any trouble, and it always makes me go green with envy that they can play it that well, and I'm always messing up, especially on those dang rails, because those rail jumps, when you're sliding, you gotta move to the next one. There's a bit of times where I have luck, where I keep getting them, but there's a number of times when I keep jumping too far, and I'm like, oh, goodness. That's pretty much, there's also the Chow races. I really wish they left these out. I'm not a big fan of the Chow races. This is kind of what made me stop playing back then, because when I first got the game, I just beat it. I didn't worry about all the A rankings and unlocking everything. But then, like, 2 years later, I tried it again, and I was getting A ranking after A ranking after A ranking until I only had one left, and that was, believe it or not, City Escape. I just could not get the high score to get the A ranking for the hard and all that. And then I was like, what am I doing wrong? And then I finally realized is whenever you're on that when you're skiing down the highway, as soon as you hit that ramp, you can actually press the controls to make you do tricks. And I was like, that's it. That's all I had to do. I literally wanted to scream it out in irritation over the fact that it was that easy. And well, man, when I got them all, I didn't have the Chow races, but I did not like the Chow races, so I stopped playing. Then, in like the mid-2010s, I picked it up. I got beginners, but I was doing terrible at everything else, so I quit until April of this year, when I turned that game on, and I said, you're maxing that game out, and you're unlocking Green Hill. Because I didn't find out in advance that Green Hill was the reward for 100% completion. And I was like, okay, what do I do to get these things maxed out? And I felt, okay, you gotta give them those energy things when you destroy robots. You gotta give them the animals to give them these upgrades for certain things. You gotta feed them the fruit. You gotta take them to kindergarten, and you gotta be so kind to them. I was going crazy because you'd only use that stuff once. And what really annoyed me is when you gave him the fruit, they just threw it away and went out eating it. And also when you try and grab the fruit, I actually kept kicking them or hitting them, which made them angry. And you had to keep patting their head until they cooled down. I was like, is there please a cheap way to max these characters out faster? I found out there was. There's a glitch in the game. A good glitch. Yeah, well, the angry video game nerd has to deal with the glitch gremlin. This game got visited by the good glitch. That good glitch put a glitch in this game where if you stand really close to the chows with an animal, when you set it down to them, not too close but not too far, they'll energize from it, and you can pick that animal up and put it down and do it all over again. But you have to make sure they're in a certain area where they won't move around or anything so you can keep doing it. There's spots in all three of the areas. And of course, you have to visit use the heroes to visit a lot to unlock the hero garden. And then you have to visit with the dark a lot to unlock the dark garden. But man, once I got all those, basically I found out the cheapest way to do this is to get a unicorn. Rouge the Bat's level, Dry Lagoon is the best way to do that. When you the blue containers, every time you break the third one, there's a unicorn in there. The unicorn is the best one. Just keep doing that level, get the unicorn, keep doing that and that and that until you get them as max as you can. And then on Steven Seagal's 74th birthday, I actually got a whole 180 emblems. And then on the 40th anniversary of Critters, I got an A ranking on Green Hill. Yeah, so on the 40th anniversary of Critters, I finally maxed out Sonic Adventure 2. So that's always going to be stuck in my head that that's it. On the 4th anniversary of that film that I was a big fan of, I actually maxed out a video game that I've been working on since 2001. Because of the frustration with the controls and cameras, especially with Sonic and Shadows level, this is why I can only give the game a 7 out of 10, and not to mention, there's also that issue with the Chow races. I really wish they would have just left that out of the game. But thanks to that cheap way, it made it a lot easier. And, oh man, the soundtrack for this game is great. I love the music and all that stuff. My favorite track is the one from Green Forest. And the runner-up is the music you hear in Cosmic Wall. Forgive me if I did play that terribly. I'm a terrible musician. Oh man, graphics, as far as I'm concerned, they're still good. But most importantly, it gave us Rouge the Bat. She is actually number 2 on my all-time favorite Beast Babes. Second only to Fifi LaFume from Tiny Toon Adventures, and now I know you're all gonna be like, get away from me! Okay, yes, I get it. Yes, and it was her that made me want to buy this game, but I still had fun playing it with all those with the other characters, and like I said, Tails and Robotnik ended up being my favorite characters, mainly because of their levels and the gameplay and their levels. But, if you can track down Sonic Adventure 2 for the Dreamcast, I don't know what it goes for, but I still will say this game does hold up. But so, for a special reward, instead of just being Green Hill, can we get Sonic the Hedgehog commercials? Well, anyway, happy 25th anniversary, even though it was, I believe, June 19th. And, well, Sega, keep giving us great Sonic games.